So I have to do the age-old pun for this story. Is it nil pois or douze pois? An interesting adventure, a lot packed into it. We finally found out who Mrs. Flood actually is, and the vast majority of the people out there were correct in their assumptions, and Russell T Davies just decided to give it to them, effectively. That's interesting. I'll come back to that in a minute. Um, we have lots of Eurovision camp elements, the camp songs, the Duggadoo. Yeah, less I say about that, the better. And it seems like they cut a lot out for the broadcast version. Um, I don't know. You try and get Murray Gold to create music songs, and he doesn't quite nail it sometimes. And this is another element with some of the songs he did. The song that the Hellion sung near the end is really nice and really sweet, and that really works. But he's hit and miss with his musical numbers sometimes, and that one is one of the situations we see here, where the Hellion song is great, but some of the other songs he tried to create for Eurovision are a bit iffy, a bit rubbish in their musical tone. The lyrics are quite fun, but the music itself is quite rubbish. Nice to have Rylan there. He's a lot of fun. Um, it's the fact they have him cryogenically frozen and bring him out for one night only every year for the Interstellar Song Contest. I think that's quite cute. But 30th century, aliens all across the galaxy are coming to watch this, and it's 3 trillion people waiting to see it. I like the inclusion of Graham Norton as a hologram, and the whole fact that the Doctor gets very dark when all these people potentially have died after the air bubble bursts in the stadium, and that very deep, dark nature of the Doctor that he's had forever, but comes out is is very shocking, literally in this case for the kid. Um, but it's the dark side of the Doctor you barely see, and it's good to see that slight nuance because Shooty's Doctor is quite bouncy and quite happy-go-lucky. So to have that evil side come through and Shooty perform it so brilliantly is fantastic. Um, I love the fact the Doctor has a mechanism in his head where if it does go too far, his subconscious gives an image of Susan to tell him to stop it. That's interesting, and that's a nice way of getting Carol Ann Ford to make an appearance in the series for the first time in over 30 years, so that's nice to see. Um, but apart from that, yeah, no, it was an okay story. It was a nice jaunt. It was one of these stories that went at such a cracking pace. I think if it had been a bit longer, it would have seen some of the cracks in it. I think it wasn't really a story that could have lasted 45 minutes on its own. So the fact it did get resolved within 30-35 and then gave an opportunity for the reveal to happen at the end and the whole piece with the Doctor emotionally um, not completely chastised by Belinda, but made it clear that obviously she wasn't very happy about the way he decided he was, and his apology for that was genuine enough. Uh, Verada was great. I think she was a great addition to this one. I think Belinda really has come into her own. I love the fact that Belinda finally admits that she loves being with the Doctor and really missed him when she thought he died, when he got shot out into space. That was really nice, and I liked the whole story as a whole. It was quite enjoyable, quite fun. Um, but then we come to the reveal at the end. It's the Rani. Okay, fair enough. That was probably going to happen at some point. Let's just have the Rani in there. The Rani is an enemy that people may know if they know the old series, but the Rani's not a character that had a lot of screen time really on TV. They were an 80s creation by Pippa Jane Baker. She's now come back as a character. The bi-generation, you know what? If they play in it in the right way, it could work. It's a shame it's happened again, but that obviously then sets a precedence of this is how Time Lords seem to change now. Why? What's happened here? It's interesting. I love the fact that the Mrs. Flood incarnation of the Rani is now subservient to the latest Rani. That just shows the arrogance of the Rani. That's a nice little touch from Russell, so I quite like that. But overall, I enjoyed this one. I like this one, and I think it's quite a fun adventure overall. So tell me what you think about the Interstellar Song Contest. Was it deux pois? Leave a comment down below. Was it nil pois? leave a comment down below. Just give me your general comments, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please like it, share it with the hashtag teamstructor. Please hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you know when a new video comes out. General, until the series ends of Doctor Who, my reactions will be every Sunday at 4 PM GMT. So next week we have episode 7, the start of the finale, and when the Earth is supposed to completely be destroyed. So that'll be interesting to see how that all works out. But apart from that, guys, thanks so much for watching, and you know what? I will see you later.